On this episode of Natural Living Homestead, we're going to discuss and look at chicken waterers.
Here are the turkeys. You only have the broad-breasted left.
Let's first address young turkeys, turkey chicks. They have special watering needs because they do not search for water the same way that a duck or a young chicken would. They need to be able to see things that attract their attention, things like marbles and rocks that we put inside their waterers so that they can find the water to begin with. Here we have our young chicks that were brooding out in the barn. If you notice the waterer, it is sitting on top of a stand. That is to help to keep the water clean. So they can hop up on top of the stand, get their water, and keep from getting all the straw and wood chips in the water. One of the very best waterers that we like on our farm is the duck pond, which is a kiddie pool. As you can see, 11, our little kitten, likes the duck pond as well. But chickens go up there all day long and they drink out of it as well. It's a much larger amount of water, easier to keep refilled, and it doesn't matter if anybody splashes around in it. So now let's look at a couple different types of watering systems, and we'll give the pros and cons on them and what we think about them. Some of these we've had, some of these we have not. First, we'd like to address the free-range 5-quart Poultry drinker. We have 2 of these, and Nikki and the kids have a hard time getting this one to seal. Another one of the chicken drinkers that we have is a 3-gallon basic fount. I kind of prefer this one. It's easy to keep defrosted in the wintertime by putting a heat element underneath of it, and it really doesn't leak. Easy to transport and has a capacity of 3 gallons. This is a large 5-gallon waterer. We have never used one, but we have heard good things about it. This 1-gallon drinker has got to be one of our favorites on our farm. It's easy to clean, it's easy to seal, and a 1-gallon capacity is pretty nice. This small 1-quart waterer is our preferred waterer when we are brooding chickens. This next watering system is a nipple system. These nipples you can buy at the farm stores, and you can put them inside of a bucket, thread them inside of whatever you'd like, and they release the water when the chicken touches the nipple. We do not have this system in place yet. We do have the nipples in the buckets, but we've never put it together to use it. This next drinker is called a loving cup. You can do the same thing, installing them inside 5-gallon buckets or whatever you'd like onto a PVC line. And we do not have these. We've never used them. I imagine that they would work pretty well, but I have heard some bad reviews as well. The cup fills with water. The float stops the water from coming out anymore. When the chickens drink the water out of the cup, it presses down on the float, allowing more water to fill the cup. Next, I'll show you some waterers that you can use in the wintertime to keep your water from freezing. The one like this in the bowl we've used and we had a lot of luck with inside the barn. Here's a homemade one that somebody made and put a light bulb inside of. Then you have galvanized water base. It's got a light in it, and you can set your galvanized water on top of it. Okay, here are some homemade custom waterers that I found online. Some of these I think we might do. I really like the idea of just putting a 5-gallon bottle of water on top and letting it gravity flow down to the lub cup or the nipple. And the orange bucket's pretty neat too. Open that valve, fill your water each morning. Okay, kind of lastly here on the chicken waterers, guys, I would advise you to stay away from the glass waterers. They can be a hazard out in your barn or wherever. If they break, a hazard to your chickens. And we've used them before. We've cleaned up glass from them at least twice, and I would not recommend using them. There you have it, guys. That's our thoughts on the chicken waterers. Leave your comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.
If you like this video and want to see more like it, please click the like button. If you would like to stay up to date on all our new videos, please click subscribe.